Hello my class 10 students. This is the solution of the ICSE Math Sample Paper 2 for you to understand how to think during the examinations, how to write the answers for the semester 2 examinations, which is to be held soon. I've already uploaded the paper. If you have not yet seen it, then click on the link that is somewhere here. Okay? And solve it and then come back to this video. Okay? Our section A is 10 questions and 10 marks of the MCQ question. Now question number 1 asks you to choose the correct option and do not copy the question, write the correct answer only. That's what they are saying. So the first one, the reflection of point A in x-axis. Now in x-axis, remember x remains the same and y coordinate changes. So it will be -5, -4 and that is our answer. Question number 2, if a card is drawn from a well-shuffled pack of cards, well-shuffled pack of cards will have 52 cards, then the probability of the card drawn is a red king, then there are 2 red kings, the diamond and the heart. So that will be 2 upon 52. Now 2 upon 52 will cancel out and it will give us C as the option 1 upon 26. The third question, right angle triangle ABC of sides these is revolved about the side of 12 centimeter and the volume of the solid so formed. So let us look at the right triangle, which is like this. This is 13, this is 12 and this is 5. So if it is revolved around this side of 12, you will get a solid like this. So it will become a cone with height equal to 12. L slant height equal to 13 and radius equal to 5. So what would be the volume? The volume of the cone is 1/3 pi r square h. So it becomes 1 upon 3 pi into r square is 5 into 5 into h is 12. So 3 ones and 3 fours. So you'll have 25 fours 100. 100 pi is the option. Fourth subpart, the slope of a line parallel to x-axis is, now line parallel to x-axis will have inclination equal to 0 degrees, which means tan theta will be tan of 0, which is 0. So the correct option is B. Fifth question, the figure given below, AB is the diameter. So you can see this AB is passing through this O. And BCD is 130 degrees. See BCD, this one is 130 degrees. Then DBA, where is DBA? It is this one. Now if this is 130, then this is a cyclic chord. So this is going to become 180 minus 130, which is 50. That will make this angle over here. This will be twice of this 50, that is 100. And if I call this x, then this also will be x. These two equal to each other. And in this triangle, I'll have x plus 100 is equal to 180 degrees. So 2x will be equal to 80 degrees and x will be 40 degrees. And that's our answer. Let us see what was the next option. 60 degrees, which is wrong again. Sixth one is sec theta minus tan theta into sin theta. And that is equal to, these are the options. Now what is sec? Sec is 1 upon cos theta. Correct? Minus tan is sin theta upon cos theta multiplied by this sin theta here. And so you will have cos theta as the LCM and you will have 1 minus sin square theta in the numerator. That will give us cos square theta, because cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So 1 minus sin square becomes cos square upon cos theta. So you will have this getting cancelled and you will have cos theta, which will be option D. In the figure given below, the lines AB and CD are equally inclined to the coordinate axis. Equally inclined means this is 45 degrees, this is 45 degrees, this will be 45 degrees and this also will be 45 degrees. Okay, so your CD line here has obtuse angle made. This will be your, this is 45, so this also becomes 45 degrees. And this is 135 degrees, correct? So the slope of CD, I'll just write M, is going to be minus tan theta, which will be -1. Okay, now CD is passing through this which also means that the y-intercept here is -2. So you will have the value of c as -2. We have y is equal to mx plus c, which is slope-intercept form. So y will be equal to -1x minus 2. So you will have x plus y equal to -2, or it will be x plus y plus 2 equal to 0. Let us see which option it is. It will be option B. The eighth subpart, point P3, A divides the line segment joining the points A and B in the ratio 4:3. The value of A. Now A is the y coordinate. So just for our clarity of thought, we will write this and we will show this point P, and the ratio will be 4:3. So you know the y formula. Your y formula is my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. So directly we will write the y coordinate, which is actually A, will be equal to 4 into 8 plus 3 into 1, and that upon m plus n. So that will give us 32 plus 3 upon 7. 35 upon 7 is 5. So the value of A is 5, which is option A. Subpart 9, which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? Now probability, remember there are different numbers given here, but we know the probability is ranging from this. So if it is 3/5, it is possible. 43% means 43 upon 100, which is 0.43 is possible. This is also less than 1 and greater than 0. So 2.7 is more than 1, which is not possible. So D is the correct option for this. Now all this you can either show somewhere in the rough work. You do not have to show your working for this. You only need to show what is the correct option. Keep that in mind. The last question of section A, the histogram given below, the modal class. Now modal class is the one which has mode, which means the highest frequency. The highest frequency is here, and if you have to find the mode, it is going to be in this region like this. So what is the range from here to here? It's 10 to 15, so A is the option. Let's see the other options. No, none of these. Only A is the option. That finishes our section A. From section B, we are going to solve question 2 first. So let's look at the solution. Equation of a line whose inclination is 60 degrees and y-intercept is -4. So we write here theta equal to 60 degrees, y-intercept, that is the value of small c, is -4. So slope will be tan theta, which is m, which is tan of 60 degrees, which is √3, which is the correct step. Then the line has slope equal to √3 and it has the value of c as -4. So we use y is equal to mx plus c, substitute, and we get this as the answer, and that gives us our 2 marks, full marks for this. Now if you look at the B part, the number of 5 rupee coins were 20, number of 2 rupee coins were 50, and 1 rupee coins were 30. So total there were number of coins were 100. Okay. Now probability of rupee 1 coin, if it is picked at random. So what would be the favorable outcomes? They would be all 1 rupee coins, that means 30. So favorable outcomes would be 30. So probability of rupee 1 coin to be drawn would be number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. That will be 30, which is the favorable, upon total, which is 100 here. And that will cancel this 0, and 3 upon 10, that's your answer 1. The second part asked us find the probability of not rupees 2 coin. Sorry, the print is too light. So the number of favorable outcomes would be, how many were there? They will be, favorable outcomes would be rupees 5 coins and rupees 1 coin, because we don't want rupee 2 coin. So we have to take rupee 5 coin and rupee 1 coins. We'll have to take those. Okay. So rupees 5 coins worth 20 plus rupee 1 coin worth 30, and so the favorable outcomes, there are 50 of them. Then we write probability of not rupee 2 coin will be number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. That will be this 50 upon the total you already know is 100. Cancel this 0, 5 ones and 5 twos, and we have half, and that is our answer. We have 2 marks for this. Get your full marks by writing the correct steps. 2C says prove that 1 plus cot A minus cosec A into 1 plus tan A plus sec A is equal to 2. So let us see how we solve that. To begin with, we will start with the left hand side and we just copy the way it is. And because we have to get the solution as 2, easier method will be to convert cot into cos A upon sin A, and cosec will be 1 upon sin A. Tan would be sin A upon cos A, and sec A is equal to 1 upon cos A. So first of all, we converted everything into sin and cos. Now when you take the LCM, we'll have this sin A coming here. Cos A remains as it is, minus 1 as it is. Here again, cos A is the LCM, and then cos A comes here. This sin A as it is, this one as it is. Now sin A into cos A, when we multiply the two brackets, in the denominator we get sin A into cos A. And in the numerator, can you see this sin A plus cos A, and this also is sin A plus cos A. And can you see this? It is minus here and plus. So it is like your A minus B and A plus B. Can you see that? There's a minus sign and plus sign. So it will become like A square minus B square. So I've omitted one step here. So it will be sin A plus cos A whole square minus 1 square. And when I open the bracket of sin A plus cos A whole square, it will be sin square A plus cos square A plus 2 sin A cos A minus 1. Now I bracketed this because sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Now this one over here will cancel with this. And what we will have remaining is 2 sin A cos A upon sin A cos A. Cancel sin A, cancel cos A, and that is equal to 2. Which is our RHS. So we write LHS equal to RHS, and hence proved. Question 2D. In the figure given below, from an external point P, tangents PA and PB are drawn to the circle. So see this point P, PA and PB, these are the tangents. CE is the tangent to the circle at D. So we have CE is the tangent, the third one. And AP is 15. Where is AP? From here to here, that is AP. Find the perimeter of triangle PEC, that is this triangle. So let's see how we solve this. We'll have to draw the diagram obviously. So we write what is given. AP is equal to 15 centimeter, and to find the perimeter of triangle PEC. This is your PEC triangle. And our statement number 1 will be PA equal to PB. Can you see this? PA and PB, they are the tangents from external point and they are equal. So we have PA equal to PB. Then AE equal to DE. Can you see E becomes the external point, and this AE and DE, they become the tangent segments, tangent from the external point. So you write that, we call them as X, and just put ditto marks here. Then we have one more external point here, that is C. From here you will have DC and BC, they are the tangents from the external point C. So we'll say they are equal to Y. Okay, so we'll say tangents from external point are equal. We'll just put ditto marks. Now we are to focus on this triangle. We need the perimeter, means PE plus ED plus DC plus PC. All right. Now your PE is going to be AP minus this. So that becomes 15 minus X, and your PC from here to here will be this full thing minus this. Now this is going to be Y. So your PC becomes equal to 15 minus Y. Now perimeter of PEC is going to be PE plus EC plus PC, which is what I've written. And then this PE value is here. This is what I have written. Can you see that? And PC value is here. which is what I have written already. And plus your EC was ED into DC. You can look at the diagram. But ED, can you see this ED? It is X. And what is DC? Can you see this DC? It is equal to Y. So you will have 15 minus X. It should be minus here. 15 minus X plus 15 minus Y plus X plus Y. And this X and this X gets cancelled. This Y and this Y gets cancelled. And 30 will be the sum of 15 plus 15, and that is our answer. So 1 mark for writing this, 1 mark for getting this, and 1 mark for substituting and getting the answer. The next question we had to solve was question number 4. So we finished with 20 marks. This is now 10 marks more, and question number 4 and 5 has to be written. Your AB is a diameter of a circle with center 2, -1 and A -2, 5 is given. Find the coordinates of B. So first we have to draw the diagram. So I have drawn the diagram over here. As you can see, this A is -2, 5, and this is your O, which is 2, -1, and let B be X, Y. So we write this A, let it be X1, Y1, B, let it be X2, Y2, and obviously this is equal to this. So O is going to become the midpoint of AB, and we use the midpoint formula. What is our midpoint? Write the formula and then you substitute. So what is the midpoint here? It is O, 2, -1. Okay. So we'll write X1, that is this plus this upon 2. Can you see that? Then for Y, 5 plus Y upon 2. Okay. Then we equate the corresponding coordinates and we'll get 2 equal to this. And -1 equal to this. Okay. Then we cross multiply, you'll have 4 equal to -2 plus X. And here cross multiply, you'll get -2 equal to 5 plus Y. And then take this -2 that side. So X becomes equal to 6. And here this 5 will go that side and Y will be equal to -2 minus 5, that is -7. And that is our answer. Question number 4B has a diagram BCE. This angle is equal to 30 degrees. You have to find ACD and COE. Let's draw the diagram. We write what is given. ACB is a tangent. Can you see this ACB is a tangent? Sorry, the print is too light. BC angle is 30 degrees here. And to find angle ACD, that is this one over here. We have to find angle ACD. ACD, yes. So if BCE is 30 degrees, we'll write that first. And can you see this angle over here? This is angle in the semicircle, so that will be 90 degrees, yes. Because D is the diameter and angle in the semicircle is 90 degrees, yes. Now I have to find this, so I'm going to connect all these. Isn't ACB a straight line? It's a tangent, yes. But isn't it a straight line? Yes. So 30 plus 90 plus X will be 180 degrees. Can you see how easy it is? Because angles in a straight line are supplementary. Don't write linear pair. Linear pair means only 2 angles. Okay, there are 3 angles here. So the angles in a straight line are supplementary. Okay, so ACD will be equal to, take all these angles that side and you will get your 60 degrees. And that is your answer 1. Okay, now we have to find COE. Where is COE? This is COE. Can you see this COE here? This one. So if this is 30, then angle in the alternate segment, take these 2 points and come like this. This angle becomes 30 degrees. So this angle becomes 60 degrees because this is angle at the circumference, this is angle at the center. So we'll write just that. Can you see that? The same steps. Yeah. So that is again full marks for you if you've written it that way. Okay. Keep writing in the comment box how many marks you're getting. Okay. For C, the mean of the following distribution is 24. Find the value of A. So you have the marks, the class intervals are here, number of students means the frequency is there. You will have to make the table and find the value of this A because we are given the mean is 24. So we make the table like this. All of you know how to make this table. And the class mark will be the mid value of this. 0 plus 10 upon 2 means 5. 10 plus 20 upon 2 means same way here 25, 35, 45. These are the class marks. And these are the frequencies. Now this frequency, if you add up, your sigma f is a plus 30. And if you multiply f into x, this is your frequency and this is your x. 7 into 5, 35. A into 15, 15a. A into 25, 200. 10 into 35, 350. 5 into 45, 225. Okay, now if you add all this, remember this 15a will remain as it is. And when you add 35, 200, 235, 225, you get 810. Our formula is mean equal to sigma fx upon sigma f. Mean is 24. Sigma fx is this, 15a plus 810. Sigma f is this, that is a plus 30. Cross multiply 24 into a, that is 24a, and 24 3s is 72, so it will be 720 is equal to 15a plus 810. Take all a's one side, so 15a goes that side, it will be 9a on the left side, and 720 comes this side, it will be subtracted from 810, you will get 90, so a will be equal to 10. So you see, to get the correct total here 1 mark, this total correct 1 mark, and to compute this with a equal to 10, that is the third mark. That's how you get your 3 marks for this. Question 4d. The point P is the foot of the perpendicular from A, which is the coordinates given, to the line this. Find the equation of line AP from A up to P is perpendicular to this line and the coordinates of P. Now this is slightly longer question. Best way to do this is to draw the diagram. So I have drawn this diagram. This is your A, this is minus 5, 7, and from A there is a perpendicular dropped on this line. Now this line is 2x minus 3y plus 18 equal to 0. Okay. Now because AP you have to find the equation of, you need the slope of AP. How do you get the slope of AP? First get the slope of the given line. So write the given line as it is and convert it into y is equal to mx plus c. So can you see this 3y has come this side? So it becomes 3y is equal to 2x plus 18, yes. Then divide everything by 3. So you will have y equal to 2x upon 3 plus 18 upon 3. Now we are interested in this. Can you see this? Because y is equal to mx plus c. So your value of m will be 2 upon 3. So slope of the given line is m1, which is 2/3, that is your half mark. And therefore your AP, which is perpendicular, can you see this AP is perpendicular? So it will have the slope m2, which will be minus reciprocal. Okay. Now AP has slope equal to minus 3 upon 2 and passes through A, which is minus 5, 7. And we use this formula y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Substitute, and we substitute, that will be half mark more, and then we get this equation. This is the equation of AP. This is your answer 1. Now to get the point P, it is the point of intersection of the two lines. Can you see here? It is the intersection of this line and this line also, correct? So we write the two lines, the two equations like so, and then we use simultaneous equation method and we eliminate this y. We'll have 13x equal to minus 39, x will be equal to minus 3. Then we substitute the value of x into any one of the equations. You know how this is to be done, okay? This is pretty simple, so you'll get y equal to 4. So you will have coordinates of point as minus 3, 4, and that's our answer 2. Let us look at our question number 5. A cylindrical container of radius 6 centimeters and height 15 centimeters filled with ice cream. The whole ice cream is to be distributed to 5 children in equal cones. Now remember, they are only cones. They are not ice cream cone with a cone and a hemisphere. It's just plain simple cone. The height of the cone is 12 times the radius at the base of the cone. So the ice cream cone that they have, the children, the height is 12 times the radius of the base. So if the radius of the base is x or r, the height is going to be 12x or 12r. Okay, got that? And you have to find the radius of each cone. Then we have this trigo identity, and then we have this diagram where you have different things given, and we have to find AB and length of PT. So let us see how we go about finding these things. So we have the cylinder and the cone. We made the two columns. the radius of the cylinder is 6 centimeters, height is 15 centimeter, and the cone, if it is having radius equal to r centimeter, then the height will be 12 times that, so 12 r centimeter, and the number of cones is 5. Now remember, the volume of ice cream will remain the same in the cylinder, and the same thing is going to go into the 5 cones. So the volume of the cylinder, which is pi big R square big H, is equal to 5 times the volume of each small cone, that is 1/3 pi small r square small h. Just get rid of this pi very fast. So r square means, see here, it is 6 into 6. Multiplied by h means this 15. And here is equal to 5 into 1/3 into r square into height is 12r. Can you see that? So because it's a 2-mark question, up to here, your teacher will expect you to know this, and then you write correct substitution over here. Calculating this, it will be r square into r will be r cube. So I'm writing that r cube here, and these numbers will remain in the numerator like so, and we will have 5 into 4. That will go in the denominator here, so I'm writing 5 into 4 here. Now see, 5 ones 5 and 5 threes 15. Then we'll have 2 twos 4 and 2 threes 6, and 2 ones 2 and 2 threes 6. So you have r cube equal to 3 into 3 into 3. So your r will be cube root of 3 into 3 into 3 means 3 centimeter. So radius of each cone is 3 centimeter, and that is our answer. So that is our 2-mark question. So we understood how we got those 2 marks. For our 5b, we write LHS, that is tan A upon sec A minus 1 plus tan A upon sec A plus 1. And can you see this tan A is common, so I've taken out tan A here only, so that inside the bracket I'll have a little simpler working to do. You could also convert this into sine upon cos, and here also sine upon cos, and this will be 1 upon cos, and take the LCM. When you do that, your procedure will be slightly longer. Okay, so best is to get rid of the common factor, push it out here, and then inside the bracket it will be 1 upon sec A minus 1 plus 1 upon sec A plus 1. I hope you are getting this. So tan A will be equal to, here we'll take the LCM. It will be like a minus b into a plus b. Can you see that? So it will be a square minus b square. So sec square a minus 1 square, that is 1. In the numerator, this part will be written here, so that is sec A plus 1. Plus, this part will multiply here, so it becomes sec A minus 1. Got that? Now, this minus 1 and this plus 1 gets cancelled, and you will have tan A into bracket, numerator will have 2 sec A upon sec square A minus 1. Remember the identities, that's equal to tan square A. You must know these identities by heart. Now this tan A gets cancelled with 1 tan A. Can you see this 2 is slightly cancelled over here? So what is remaining now? 2 sec A and upon tan A. What is tan A? Sin A upon cos A. But when you divide by tan, you multiply by cos upon sin. Okay, so first of all, to take all this LCM, this will be 1 mark, and then the cancellation, that is again important, so that will be your 2 marks. Okay, so 2 into this cos A gets cancelled, 2 into 1 upon sin A means cosec A, and that is your RHS, and so we proved it. Okay, let us look at 5C. 5C, we have to draw the diagram, so let's just draw the diagram. We write what is given here. AB is the diameter, it's passing through the center, can you see that? And PT is the tangent, and then you are given CD from here to here is 7.8, PD 5, that is from here to here, and you have to find AB. AB is here, and PT you have to find. So to begin with, remember this is the external point, and you will have 2 chords here, PA and PC. So the product of the segments of the chord are equal, so we'll have PB into PA is equal to PD into PC, and we just write the same thing. And what is the reason? Product of segments of chords are equal. Then PB is how much? Look at your PB. PB is given as 4 centimeters. So we write 4. How much is PA? PA is from here to here. That is AB plus PB. So that will be 4 plus AB, yes, is equal to PD. How much is PD? 5. And how much is PC? This full thing means 7.8 plus 5. Can you see that? So that will become 12.8 over here. So now I have taken this 4 and rather than opening the bracket, I have brought this 4 here. Why did I bring that over here? Because 4 is dividing 12.8. See, 4 3s 12 and 4 2s 8. So it is going 3.2 times. Can you see that? So 3.2 into 5, that will be 16. Take this 4 that side. You know how to solve this. I don't have to teach you this. This is simple algebra, right? So AB turns out to be 12 centimeters. That's your first answer. Okay. So you'll have this part will be with the reasons, that will be 1 mark. Getting this will be 1 mark. And now we look at PT square. Your tangent PT square will be equal to PD into PC. And what is the reason for that? You have to know the theorems by heart. Tangent square is equal to product of segments of the chord. So 5 into 5 plus 7.8. That is 5 into 12.8. We already have added this earlier here. Can you see that? Now if you multiply this, you get 64. So PT will be under root of that. That is 8 centimeters. And that is our third mark that we got from this question. Now we come to question number D, which is the last question for this paper, which I have asked you to write because this is the fourth question. So our test will be for 40 marks. Okay. We take 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on both the axes. Plot the points A 3,5 and B -2, -4. Reflect A in x-axis to get image A dash and reflect B in y-axis and then reflect it in the origin to get the image B dash. Write down the coordinates, write down the geometrical name of the figure A dash, B dash, and name one invariant point under the reflection in x-axis. Now if it is invariant under reflection in x-axis, it must be on x-axis. Okay, so let us look at a solution. Here we have the graph paper. Can you see over here? The scale on both axes is 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Yes. And this is a 2 mm graph. So in the center, I have taken this origin. From here to here is 2 centimeter. So 1 centimeter will be somewhere here, 5 lines and 1 centimeter. So we are using the same scale as they have given. 1 centimeter is 1 unit. And ICSE provides these graph sheets, 2 mm square. Okay, so you have to get used to writing the scale on this graph sheet. So we have to first plot A, which was 3,5. So from here 1, 2, 3, we come up here, and 5 means from here between 4 and 6. This will be 5. So this is our point A. Then point B was -2, -4 here. So we come down from -2, and from -4 we come this way, and this is our B. Okay. Now they ask us to reflect A in x-axis. So this is your A dash. So A was 3,5. So it became 3, -5. Can you see this is -5 here, y coordinate. So this is your coordinate of this point. Then your point B had to be reflected first in y-axis. So we got this one. And this one is to be reflected in the origin here. Now this point, which is the reflection of B in y-axis, is 2, 4. So it will become -2, -4. Here it will go. So that is your B dash. Now they say you take A, B dash, B, A dash. This figure, what is it? Now isn't it looking like a trapezium? But can you see that this part over here is equal to this part here, and this length over here is equal to this length over here? So it is an isosceles trapezium. Don't just write trapezium, it is isosceles trapezium. And we just note it down. See here, the first part was the coordinates of all these which we have written already. Second part is this is isosceles trapezium, that is 1 mark. And one invariable point under the reflection in x-axis is take any point on x-axis. I prefer to take either this point or this point which is part of the graph. So either 3, 0 or minus 2, 0. Don't just say 6, 0 or 10, 0. No need to mention that. Okay, just use the ones which are in the figure given. So I've written just that, and that is our last mark that we earned. So we got 40 on 40. Write your marks in the comment box. And I hope it has trained you well for the examination of semester 2. So look out for more sample papers. As I give the test for my students, I will be uploading the solutions too. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.